What's up, everybody? Citizen Kimberly here. Hope you're having a really good day. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because it lets Google know that I exist, and that's important. You exist, I exist, it's copacetic. So perhaps you want to have a really good night. I'm here to make sure that your choices are right. So now it's time to Netflix and shop, so you'll know which movies not to watch. Hit it! Today's feature film we're going to be discussing is a 2015 action-adventure thriller. So the movie starts off and it's a post-apocalyptic world. Something tragic has gone down around the year of 1985. Flashing to the present, it is now 1997, and the world has gone to pot. The existence of the earth that we knew it, the lush, the green, it's gone, it's dry. We enter the scene with a young boy or young adolescent. So we're watching this young man ride his BMX bike through this dusty, crusty, dry, forlorn world. And he's collecting his knickknacks, which are now treasures. There's mutant rats, which he kills, and he takes them to this man and he trades this mutant for water. Like, the opening scene has a power ballad that is equivalent to one of Journey's worst songs. So immediately I'm kind of uninterested, but I sit and I watch because I'm like, where are they gonna go with this? What are they gonna do with this? It's like the worst of the worst of a B movie. So we carry on and we're watching this young boy, and he's alone in his solitude. He seems to be fine with that. He's got his underground lair, and again, as he goes out on his scavenging adventures, he runs into a young lady who is very interesting. All I can think of is that she looks like a unicorn, but she's very funny. And so I'm guessing that she's going to add the comic relief. She's quirky. She's likable. We also meet other characters that are introduced into the film, such as an arm wrestler who protects the collective group of people that are left from the quintessential bad dudes. The lead bad dude who calls himself Zeus. This is amazing. I'm not too sure still what I'm watching. Throughout the film, at least within the first 30 minutes, I'm thinking, I don't know if I can commit to this. Am I watching a parody of an 80s movie, or are they trying to be serious? I'm not sure. Because even in the 80s, I don't know if I would have sat down and followed through with the viewing of the film. So the arm wrestler dude, lots of bad things happen to him. And then we find that the young lady who is quirky and interesting, and the young man on the BMX bicycle and the arm wrestler dude are captured by Zeus. The basic plot of the film is that the earth is dry and there is no water. This Zeus dude, he controls the water, and what he is doing to produce water is actually grinding up the remains of human beings, since mainly and mostly we are made up of water. He is then extracting the water from the human beings and using it to drink. Within the context of this actual scene, we see that these three characters are thrown into a pool where they have to duke it out. And this is where it really gets interesting. So I'm going to leave the plot analysis at that and give you my thoughts on the film. The movie kind of turns and pulls out all the stops of bloody, gory, action-oriented fight scenes where people's heads get chopped off, and there's blades and saws and just kind of an explosion of violence where they actually zoom in and let the viewer see the decapitated hand, the decapitated torso, the head sliced in half. You get to see all of the blood and the guts and the gore instead of just, CGIing it or turning away, and then you just see the aftermath of the decapitated torso or the decapitated head. They went back to old school Argentina, which is what I've been asking for. And if you are a viewer who really craves the old school creativity of the early 70s and 1980s, where we didn't have all of this hullabaloo, and you got to see the effort and creativity that went into the makeup and the animatronics, reminiscent of Demons 1, 2, and 3. reminiscent of Dead Alive, reminiscent of Night of the Demons. You will definitely enjoy this movie. Although it is not horror, it is categorized under science fiction, action, thriller. This movie definitely does serve up a bundle of violence. What more could you ask for in a film when you're watching it? Filmmakers today stopped serving their audience a bunch of half-baked, non-effort laden movies that are just filler. We like to see creativity. This movie definitely surprised me. It's definitely a work of art. I still give it an A+ for creativity. I give it an A+ for set design. I give it an A+ for costume design, especially these costumes that the bad dudes wore. What dude looks like Raiden from Mortal Kombat? It's amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you check out Turbo Kid if you're into movies that serve up a plate of everything that I've described. And I really hope that you have a good night. Remember to choose the movies that are right, and don't forget to have fun.